and we will have a plethora of tactics videos for us all to enjoy. I'll be trying out lots of different tactics and sharing with you at the general public what ones I find work well for me. Welcome to FIFA Save My Life. Thank you very much for joining me today on this day that we are one day closer to early access and the time of dreams. Yes, FIFA 22 is a mere hours away. We can say it in hours now. We can say it in hours. Like a baby's life, we can say it in hours. So yeah, it is mere hours away. We have waited 7 weeks for this to be around. Some of us have waited longer. But yeah, 7 weeks. We are nearly there, guys. We can see the finishing line, and the finishing line looks like FIFA 22. So yes, we are that close. And I'm very excited, very excited. From what I've seen, I had the beta of FIFA 22. I really thought the gameplay was brilliant. I like the fact that they've slowed it down a little bit, made it a bit more intricate, made it a lot more like football. I know some people don't like that. Some people want it to be more arcadey, but I like it. So yeah, that was really good. And I love some of the new features. Obviously, we've made some of the big ball aches that have been in FIFA for the last couple of years a lot better. Obviously, weekend league has come down from 30 to 20 games. There is competitions within competitions. If you comply with that, you get your prizes straight away, so things start happening immediately. I like that. There is lots of new stuff going on. We obviously have heroes. We have three new icons in Wayne Rooney. He looks really good. We've got Wayne Rooney, we've got Van Persie, and we have Kaku, who will be absolutely mint. So yes, guys, we have lots to look forward to in FIFA 22. But as an Everton fan, I've been waiting for the figures to come out for the Everton players, and they have dropped. So I wanted to go through them for all us Everton fans. Let's have a look at what Everton have to offer in FIFA 22. Is it any good? It's really not. But we're going to have a look at it all the same. We're all happy with what Rafa's doing at the moment. And we've managed to spend 1.5 million, I think it is, in the transfer market this year. And we've bought ourselves a gem or two. So it's better than it was last year, but is it going to be better on paper? Is it going to be better in FIFA, more to the point? So for all us Everton fans and anybody who's just interested to see what the figures are, let's go through them. It's going to be a bit disjointed. I've created in FIFA 21 my Everton squad that I think is the full Everton squad, pretty much, because we have a bit of a threadbare squad at the moment. So yeah, I've created that, and then I will be looking up on the system what each player is. So before I start, guys, make sure you hit like and subscribe. I will be here all FIFA 22. I know I went off at the end of FIFA 21 for very good reasons, but I'm back. I'm energized, I'm loving life, and I'm really looking forward to FIFA 22 and sharing those moments with you. Don't forget, I will be doing a poor man's road to glory. The first one I've ever done. I've just played FIFA and done stuff. I will be doing a poor man's road to glory. Mixed in with that, I'm bringing back 60-second reviews. Exciting times, I know. We will still have cheapest solutions, and we will have a plethora of tactics videos for us all to enjoy. I'll be trying out lots of different tactics and sharing with you at the general public what ones I find work well for me. So then you can use them and abuse them the way you want to. So let's get on with it. Let's have a look at the Everton squad as was in FIFA 21, and then we can see if they've gone up or down. It's kind of like top of the pops, but for FIFA and Everton. So let's have a look. So that's kind of what I feel is our best starting 11 at the moment, if I'm honest. And again, obviously, you can see down below we also have a bunch of subs and reserves. That's kind of what I think is the best that we've got at the moment. You can see that Rodriguez is not included in that, and the reason being is it looks like today he's jetted off to Saudi Arabia and will be making a transfer out there because they can still sign people. So yeah, he'll be gone, and good riddance. But in the meantime, we've got everybody who wants to play for Everton and actually pull on an Everton shirt. They're in the squad, and they're doing well. Until we lost against Aston Villa, we were doing well, and a lot of that was because we had most of these players on that pitch there missing, and it made a massive difference. So let's have a look. So let's start with the obvious. Start at the top and work our way down. We had the man, the myth, the legend. I love this guy in FIFA. I always have. I loved his 96 card right at the end of the game as well. I absolutely used and abused that one. We have Richarlison. Obviously, was 81. Well, the good news is he's gone up to 82. It's not a great increase, but it is an increase all the same. His pace has gone up from 83, but he has got better acceleration. It's gone from 79 to 85. His sprint speed has actually gone down from 86 to 81. That's a bit nasty, isn't it? His shooting's stayed at 78, with positioning going up by 1. His finishing going down by 2. That's a bit naughty. His shot power's going up by 1. His long shot's gone up by 2. His volley's gone up by 1, and his penalties have gone up by 2. They clearly haven't seen his penalties recently. His passing's gone up to 73 from 72, which is nice. And some of the main stats on that really are short passing's gone up to 77 to 79. That's not too bad. His vision stays at 74. His crossing stays at 73. His curve goes up to 74 from 74, so it stays that same. We got dribbling goes up to 84. That is a good stat. Again, one of the things I found with the beta is dribbling is off the hook. I really like the dribbling on the beta. Hopefully that comes across in the full game and is exactly the same, but that will be nice to have a Richarlison. Richarlison, I'm going to say now straight away, it would be one of the players that I will be aiming to get in my poor man's road to glory. He is a massive player in FIFA early doors. He's got that 5-star, 4-star weak foot. So he's got a 5-star weak foot, 4-star skills. That means an awful lot early doors as well, knocking him in. He's great with his head as well, as we'll see. He has great dribbling there, guys. Like I said, 84 increase, plus a +3. His agility goes up to 79 from 78. His balance goes up to 73 from 72. His reactions have gone up by 2 to 82. His ball control's gone up 3 to 83. His dribbling's gone up to 86 from 84, so that's a +2, and his composure stays at 81. His defending actually goes up to 53. Again, he does track back, so that's not bad, but the big increase is obviously his heading. It's gone from 81 to 83. His physical is also staying the same at 80, but his jumping's gone up to 86 from 83. His stamina has gone up from 82 to 83, but his strength stayed the same at 77, and his aggression has gone down. He's slightly more placid this year. So it's gone from 84 to 82. And that is it, guys. He's obviously looking good. That is probably one of the ones that I'm really interested in. Early doors, I will definitely be looking for him. Now, obviously, last year we had the Calvert-Lewin team of the week or player of the month sort of thing. And yeah, he looked good. But did he get an increase? Well, he got a +2. He's got a +2. He's gone from 79 to 81. Again, I think he's probably gone up by another one. I would have said an 82 would have not been a miss, due to the fact that he is obviously now an England national. He went on the Euros, played a few games in there, scored a lot of goals just before the Euros for not only Everton, but he scored some for England. I think he's a lot better striker than an 81. I think probably an 82, maybe even a nice increase to 83, wouldn't have gone amiss. But he has decent stats on there, guys. So basically, his pace is exactly the same at 83. His shooting is gone up by 1 to 77. And again, obviously, his finishing is 82 and his position is 84. That's a nice little increase there. We've got passing at 64, so that's gone up by 1. We've got dribbling has gone up to 76. And again, the reactions have gone up nicely on 81, which is always nice to see with a striker. His defending is 39 to 38, so that's actually gone up by 1, and that means his heading accuracy, and again, that is one of his big pluses, is 89 rather than the 84. That is really good. I like that. His physicality has also gone up to 82. We're jumping at 91 now rather than 90. His stamina's gone down to 80. His strength is 83 instead of 81, and obviously aggression 78 rather than 79. So he's taken Richarlison's aggression. That looks a good card. Again, obviously his last in form was really good, and yeah, I liked him. But is he going to be any good this year? We've got newcomer and absolute bargain, Damari Gray. Let's have a look at Damari Gray. Let's see how much he is. Obviously, Damari Gray, he has gone from 75 to 75. So pretty much, looking at it, he is pretty much exactly the same. His pace has gone from 87 to 86, so he's gone down pace-wise. Not really watching Everton games, are you? But his sprint speed have actually gone from 84 to 86. Bit weird, but the acceleration's the same. How did that work? Okay, so we've got dribbling is 80. He's gone up to 81 on that one. His shooting's actually gone up to 71. So technically he's a better card, and yet he's not really got an increase here, people. Passing 67, exactly the same as it was, and physicality is 55, defending 37. So basically he has gone up on shooting and passing and dribbling. Which is weird. So he didn't get that, but he did get that. You know, it looks good. He will be a nice little starter. He's obviously got 4-star skills, 3-star weak foot, but he has a very good set of particular skills, as Liam Neeson would say. I like him. I was hoping he got the first player of the month, obviously being Everton. It's gone to Antonio, but he's doing bits for Everton. I'm really proud of him. We have our man, myth, legend, Alon. I know for a fact he's obviously stayed exactly the same as what he was, 83 to 83. Is there any major upsets here? Well, his pace has gone from 73 to 72. That's neither problem or anything else. His shooting stayed at 71. His passing stayed at 77. His dribbling's actually gone down, would you believe, from 83 to 81. His defending, wow, that is a big drop. His defending has gone from 85 to 80. How is he still 83 if you've moved all this down? So basically his defensive awareness has gone down to 82 from 87. His stand tackle has gone from 87 to 80, from 88 to 87, and his slide tackle has actually gone from 86 to 82. Wow. And his physical's gone from 83 to 79. So his stamina stayed the same. But apparently he's lost strength. He's lost 8 strength there, guys, and his aggression's gone down 1. That is a bit of a nonsense because he's ended up at 83, the same as he was last year, but actually his stats have gone down quite considerably. His pace has gone down, his passing's gone down in places, his defending's definitely gone down by +5, and his dribbling's gone down by +2. So that is bad, and his physical's gone down by +4 as well. That is terrible. How the hell are they justifying that? He actually had a really good season last year. I'm really upset with that. Really upset because they've called it at 83. They've kept him at 83, and yet they've taken away some massively key stats there. Another one I'm sure I'm going to get a bit angry about is our man Decore. He's doing absolute bits. He looks like the new Paul Pogba out there at the moment. He is really ripping it up under Rafa. He seems to be happy. He seems to be have this free role where he's going forward as well as back and supporting Alan really well in midfield, and he looks a different class than he has for the last couple of seasons. He always looked good, but now he looks better. He's only got a +1, people. A +1, that is all he got. Guys, he's got 3 stars, 3-star, and he's high. Of course he is. But we have 70 pace rather than 68 pace. His dribbling's actually gone +2 from 74 to 76. His shooting has actually gone +2. Now, they obviously didn't see the goal that he scored in the first game of the season, but his shooting has definitely gone up a little bit. Things like finishing's gone from 72 to 76. Position's gone up from 73 to 76. His shot power's stayed at 84, and long shots are now 75, which they were before. So yeah, nice little increase on that one. His passing's gone up to 72. His physical has actually gone down from 82 to 81. His defending has actually gone up to 77. So this is actually a good starting card, guys. At 79 rated, I don't expect he'll cost too much, but he would be a nice little card. He's kind of a bit like Sissoko was. He seems to have very similar stats. Probably not quite as OP as that, but not bad at all. I would like to have. I wouldn't say no to him. Let's have a look at the man who is scoring some absolute wonder goals at the moment for us. And free transfer. This, just remember, guys, free transfer. Andres Townsend. The guy has 4-star, big plus early doors. He has high, which again is nice if you want him to sort of come back on defence. He stays at 77 after his Crystal Palace days. He stays at 77. Any major changes? Not really. His pace has actually gone down by 1. His dribbling has gone up by 1. His shooting has gone down by 1. His defending has stayed the same. His physical stayed the same, and his passing has gone up by 1. So yeah, there or thereabouts. I don't think he had that great a season. I think he scored a couple of decent goals for Crystal Palace, but again, he was in and out an awful lot under Roy Hodgson. So yeah, I don't think he was in and out that much, and probably doing too much. But for Everton, he is definitely doing bits. I'm really pleased to have him on board. Big fan of his when he was playing for England. I always thought he should have had a lot more games. But yeah, really proud to see him at Everton, and he's doing well. Digne stays at 84. He has been robbed, people. He's had a terrible start to the season, though, let's be honest. But he has been robbed. This guy should be an 85 at minimum. Absolutely minimum. What do we have on the scores on the doors? Well, his pace has gone up by +1. His dribbling has stayed the same. His shooting's actually stayed the same. His defending has stayed the same. His passing has stayed the same. And his physicality has stayed the same. So basically, he's got a little bit faster, but he hasn't got any better stats. That is a bit of a hooey, isn't it? But there you go. He's not a Liverpool player, is he? So he's not going to go up. So a bit of a dig, but yes, of course, he ain't going to go up because he's an Everton player. We have Yerry Mina, the 12-foot defender. I love this guy. When he plays, we know we're going to do well. Got a chance of goal as well. This is a great player. And he goes up by 1. Yes, that is what I like to see, Yerry Mina. His pace has gone through the floor. What the hell has happened here? So his pace is now 45. It's gone from 51 to 45. Jesus Christ. That is unusable, to say the least. But nice to see he's got a 1 increase. I don't know if I should bother starting with the rest. Yeah, basically his pace has gone down from 51 to 45. That is horrendous, isn't it, people? His shooting stays the same. His passing stays the same. No, his passing's actually gone up by 1. Sorry, his physical stays the same. His defending's gone up by 1, and his dribbling drops by 1. A pretty much unusable card at 79 there, guys. There's no way at 45 pace you would be using that bad boy. But you would certainly be using this guy. I am absolutely sure everybody is going to be clambering for this because he is a non-rare gold card. He is going to be cheap as chips to get hold of. Godfrey, there you go. Ben Godfrey. I absolutely love this guy. Future Everton captain. Should be made vice captain right about now and basically looking to take over for the future. He reminds me of Kevin Ratcliffe. He should be taken over any day now. Let's have a look at him. He has had a massive upgrade. So the guy has gone to 77. His previous card was 72. So that is a nice +5 and he deserves it. Got England call up. Got England caps. Got 2 England caps before they went off to the Euros. Unlucky not to be going to the Euros, but he had 2 England caps, did incredibly well for Everton. One of the bright signs from Everton last season. There wasn't many. So yeah, really good to see him get a +5. His pace has gone from 72 to 83, and that is why a lot of people are going to be after this card. You've got 74 acceleration, 90 sprint speed. That is going to be very nice. His shooting stays at 44. His passing goes all the way up from 58 to 61. That is usable. You've got the dribbling stays, actually goes +1, so 64 to 65. Sorry. Your defending goes all the way from 71 to a +5 to 76. That is really good. We've got things like stand tackle 78, slide tackle 78 as well. That is very nice. I'm very pleased with that. And 82 physicality from 77, and you've got 80 jumping, 80 stamina, 83 strength, and 81 aggression. They are great stats for a starting player. Obviously, he's got medium high as well in defence. That means he'll stay where he's meant to be. I'm really excited to get to use this card. This will be probably the cheapest version of a fast card. There is quite a few out there this season because they're trying to get rid of the meta of putting right backs and left backs in the centre back. But he will be super cheap compared to an awful lot of the others that are coming along, like St Just and stuff like that. They're being like the $500,000. This guy probably 10 grand at the very most. So he will be used by an awful lot of people. You will see him in weekend leagues, and including myself. We got the England saviour. Could have got us the Euros if we'd scored a few more penalties, but Pickford did his bit. He did really well throughout the Euros, and he's been rewarded. He's gone from an 81 to an 83. Yeah, might start getting usable again now. Really love Pickford. I think he wears his heart on his sleeve, and he's a really good player for Everton. His diving's gone from 81 to 83. His handling's gone from 77 to 78. His kicking's gone, well, stayed the same, 87. His reflexes has gone +1 to 86. His speed has gone down 1, and his positioning has gone up to 80. That is a good card, guys. He is a really good card. Obviously, there'll be other ones, but again, he's going to be short. We know that, but that might be the meta this year. We just don't know, do we? We had a year where Pickford was really good a couple of years ago. That is what we'll be looking at. So let's have a look at the best of the rest. Let's have a look. So we got Begovic is going to be, who cares? But we're going to have a look. Begovic. Let's have a look. So Begovic goes actually to 76, so he's got a +1, woo! We're going to have a look at Gabamin. Gabamin hasn't played for like 2 years, so I'm not expecting much on that one. He's actually gone down to 77 from 78. I don't dispute that. The guy's barely played a game in 2 years, so let's not get too upset about that. We have Michael Keane, which I'm going to find him. There you go. He's actually gone +2. +2. Nice. Okay, so again, quite unusable in the fact that he has 55 pace. He's got 52 acceleration, 58 sprint speed. Not the greatest, but I like to see that he's got a +2. He did actually have a decent season last season for Everton. He's having a horrific one. He did play well against Burnley, but other than that, he has been quite horrific. We got Alex Iwobi. Oh my God. He had a terrible season last year. He's actually doing well under Rafa this year, so can't really knock him. He stays at 77. That is not too bad at all. We got Gomez. Again, not really doing much at Everton at the moment. But we have Gomez. Let's have a look. Gomez. There he is. He's gone down to 77. He's gone down to 77 from a 79. So yeah, he's taken a bit of a dive, and his pace again is another one that's taken a dive. He's gone from 60 to 54. This one also could be a good card. We've got Holgate here, guys. Nathan Holgate. We know he's fast. So let's have a look at him. Holgate. There you go. Holgate 77, stays at 77, but he gets a +1 in speed, guys. He also, physicality wise, he goes up on physicality to 77 from 74. That would be good. And also defending stays the same at 78. So that's a usable card. Again, he's a cheaper version of Ben Godfrey, even though he's actually higher rated. He's going to be probably a lot cheaper than Ben Godfrey. We've got Davis. I love Davis. He's such a nice guy for Everton. Let's have a look at him. So we've got Davis stays at 75. Pleased with that. I think he did all right last season. He was, again, someone who tried hard every game. We've got John Joe Kenny. Not getting really much of a shout at Everton at the moment, but he's gone from 76 to 74 after his season at Celtic. We got Sims. Again, had an amazing season at Blackpool last year, won them promotion and absolutely smashed it there, guys. Absolutely smashed it. And he gets a reward for that. He gets a +2. So he's gone from from 63 to 65. That is a good increase. Again, he's decent as well. He's got nice pace, 74 overall. Not the greatest, but not bad. He's got decent finishing and very good strength as well. Strength 72, and that he again, if he plays for Everton, which it looks like he might start getting a game, he could be actually a really good inform if he turned up. So we got Gordon. Gordon's alive. Gordon. There you go. That's if I do it right. So we got Gordon, 67. He goes up by +2. He did have a good start to the season last year, and then we sent him out on loan to Preston. So yeah, nice increase. It gets a nice bit of speed on there. Stays as I don't know where he goes actually. He's kind of. He's not. I don't know what position he's going to be playing in. It looks like he's going to go to right wing, where he's left wing last year. But his pace gets a nice increase. It goes up to 79 from 73. Other than that, it pretty much the same by the looks of it. His passing's gone up by 1. His shooting has gone up by a couple. So yeah, looks decent. Looks all right. I'm pleased for him. A bit surprised, but pleased. We've got Branthwaite. He has gone from 59 to 66, guys. That is actually not a bad increase. Had an absolute stonker at Blackburn last year. Did really well. And again, played for Everton quite a bit before he left due to injuries. So yeah, he was really, really good. His pace has gone from 54 to 63. So again, maybe just about usable to start with, but really good physicality at 64. That's gone up by 1. His defending has actually gone up from 58 to 66. That's not bad at all, and the rest of it's all meh. And then we got Fabian bloody Delph, the guy who never played and has stolen a living from Everton for many years. Thank God for that. He's gone from 77 to 75. He deserves how he's 77 to 75, I don't know. Talk about Gbamin not playing for years. He's not played for years, and yet he's been around the club, where Gbamin's had proper injuries, unlike the 20 million injuries that Delph had. I'm not a Delph fan, don't like him. Can't wait for his contract to be up at the end of the season, I'm going to be honest. I'm really glad he's gone. Other than that, that is it, guys. That is the Everton basically ratings. Some have gone up. We've got Pickford's gone up. We've obviously got a big increase on Godfrey, which is nice. Should have had an increase on Dinier, but didn't. We've had some stay the same. We've had a little increase on Decore. We've had 2 increases on our strikers, on DCL and Richarlison. We've had a bit of a dirty on Allen. And a couple of others quite surprised with. Definitely surprised about Keane. Surprised about that. And pleased for Sims and Gordon to see them having out. If you're an Everton fan, let me know down below what you think. Should there have been more ups or should there have been more downs? That is the question. I'm putting it to you, my friends. Thank you very much for watching. As always, there will be more coming. As soon as the app's out, I will be on it. We'll be streaming it. As soon as the game's out, I'll be streaming the free time that we get, the 10 hours or 20 hours, whatever it's going to end up being. I will be streaming that as well with plenty of gameplay and see who we get in the packs. It is going to be a poor man's road to glory. Join me on it. Thank you very much for watching, guys. Take care of yourself, and as always, if you can't, find someone who can. Bye bye.